Hello, Leo. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. How are you guys? Thank you so much for being here and for tuning in. This is your Love and Life reading for the second half of February from the 16th all the way through the 29th. General reading as always, so please take from this whatever makes sense for you and let the rest go. If you're interested in your own personal private reading, all of that info is down below in the description box, as well as a list of the card decks that are used. All right, Leo, so let's get started. What I have in front of me are the 3 card decks that I chose for your focus messages this time around. So we'll grab some insight from When Spirit Speaks by Medium on a Mission. We'll grab some additional insight from the Pining Rose Love Oracle deck by Calico Moon, and then we'll grab a card from the Guardian Angel deck. Okay, so let me set these guys aside and we'll start with When Spirit Speaks, and let's take a look and see what Spirit needs you to know at this time, what Spirit needs you to focus on. So angels and spirit guides for Leo, for cross watchers, anybody else who's been guided to tune in. All right, let's take a look and see what it is that you need to focus on at this time. All right, I'm guided to this one here. Ooh, abundance, beautiful. Abundance certainly in money. But abundance comes in many forms. As I often say during my readings, it can come in the form of love, of a job, certainly, better improved finances and money matters. It could be abundance in good health and fulfillment and joy in your life, however way that is represented for the second half of February. That's a beautiful thing to focus on, Leo. Let's see what else. From the Pining Rose deck. Let's take a look at that. What else do you need to focus on at this time? Angels, dear Lord, and spirit guides for Leo, please. For Leo. All right. Guided to this one here. Oh, wow. I miss you. There's somebody out there that misses you. Leo. Let's grab one more. Oh, wow. There's still hope. Look at that. I miss you. There's still hope here for you and your person, especially if you guys are in separation. You're going through some hard times right now. There's still hope. All right. So let's add one more to this from the Guardian Angels. All right. Let's see what else you need to focus on, Leo. I'm guided to this one here. Intuition. Trust your intuition and know that what seems logical may not be necessarily right. The answer to your question lies inside your heart. Endless possibilities exist for you. Stop trying to work it all out and feel your way through. We, your angels, will guide you. Trust your feelings. What feels right is right. Beautiful. So definitely pay attention to your gut, your intuition at this time. Leo, that's something that you need to focus on for this reading for the second half of February, okay? So let's go ahead and grab some additional insight. I want to use the Pining Rose Volume 2 Twin Flame Ascension deck by Calico Moon. So let's add to that, and let's take a look and see. But they definitely are still thinking about you. They miss you, and this might not be a done deal between the two of you. There's still hope that's coming through here. Part of that abundant energy is an abundant amount of opportunities to try to fix this, possibly. Okay, so we'll see. Angels and spirit guides. Whoa. Some of you guys are coming forward as twin flames. This connection could be a twin flame connection for you, Leo. Look at this. Pull. Perhaps you're feeling pulled towards this connection still. They're still focused on you. They are still thinking about you. Someone's a runner here. So you got to ask yourself, Leo, are you the runner or are you the chaser here? Are you the one that's running away from this twin flame, or has your twin flame run away from you and perhaps you're the chaser? So take it for how it makes sense for your situation. But part of this moon energy and that word pull, okay, this is a connection between two people that is undeniable. You guys are like two magnets that are just constantly feeling this pull to want to be together. We do have uplift. Perhaps this person really lifts your spirits when you guys are together. Or part of this uplift energy is coming from this card. There's still hope. We do have drifting here. So you guys may have certainly drifted apart. And maybe there was a time when you felt that this just wasn't going to go anywhere. But that might not actually be the case here. We do have divine intervention here. You might just get a miracle out of all this, Leo. Look at this. Choices, okay? You've got two doors represented here. So if you have options in love, and or your twin flame has options in love, if there's more than one person that's vying for this person's attention and or for your attention, Leo, only one of those doors is the right choice. And ultimately, you know what that choice is. You know where your twin flame is. Energetically, I feel you guys still connect. Look at this. Love ignites. Hell yeah. You guys are definitely feeling drawn to one another still. We do have mourning, so very sad, melancholy energy from that card, mourning the end of a relationship. But there is still hope here. During this time of separation, Leo, I mean, your person has not been able to get you off their mind. And perhaps you think about them a lot as well. Look at this. We have awakening, falling right below uplift. It could be a part of that awakening energy that is truly giving this relationship that uplifting energy to be able to have a resurgence and a second chance at coming back together. Forgive. Somebody wants forgiveness. Somebody wants to apologize, perhaps. Forgiveness is ultimately what's going to fix this between the two of you. You guys are apart for a reason, but you're still feeling drawn to each other. And yes, stability needs to be a part of this equation. And I feel things could have been very unstable between the two of you before. That could have been part of the problem as to why you guys broke up, went your separate ways. Because clearly you guys have drifted apart from one another. But that doesn't mean you guys don't think about each other. That does not mean that you don't miss each other. Clearly, it's coming through here. I miss you. They miss you. And I feel that could be mutual for some of you guys. You guys are twin flames. You're mirror souls. You're mirroring each other. You are a reflection of one another. So let's see what else with the Mystic Moon Oracles. What else needs to come through here for you, Leo? Let's see. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Leo for the second half of February, 16th through the 29th, in love and life. What else do we need to know for Leo, please? Let's see what else, guys. What else needs to come through here? We have numbing. When that numbing card comes forward for me, somebody doesn't want to feel. Somebody doesn't want to feel the pain. Somebody doesn't want to deal with the problems. They're just trying to possibly forget and push down those emotions. They could also be drinking too much or some other form of codependency, substance abuse for some of you guys. We also have settling right next to that. At the end of the day, you don't want to just settle for a mundane relationship. You want something that is your love of a lifetime. Somebody that can offer you the love that is long-term. Somebody that you can grow old with. And I feel here, Leo, it could be your twin flame. There's a reason why you guys went into separation, no doubt about that. But there's also possibly a reason why you will have a second chance to come back together. There's still hope that is being indicated here. Some of you may have had a family together. Some of you may have even been married to this person and your marriage is going through some challenges right now. Or you talked about building a family. Part of that runner energy is maybe somebody ran away from starting a family with you, Leo, if they weren't ready for that sort of commitment or that type of life. And it possibly freaked them out. They weren't ready for that. So they ran away from it. But I feel some regrets here that ultimately they made a mistake or feel like they made a mistake. We do have self-worth falling right below uplift and awakening. Somebody is coming to terms with their self-confidence, their value of what they can bring towards this connection, self-esteem issues, self-confidence, and knowing what you're worth, Leo, especially my divine feminines. It is coming right below this awakening card, which has a female figure in the photo. This always reminds me of the Statue of Liberty. Somebody's awakening here, having revelations and realizations of what it is that they need to do, lessons learned, climbing that mountain of insecurities and finding self-worth once again, rebuilding your self-confidence and how you see yourself. When we go through something painful in a breakup and in a separation, we tend to kind of get really nitpicky with ourselves. Like, wasn't I attractive enough? Couldn't I have done this right? What did I do wrong? Etc., etc. And it takes two people, not just one person. We do have the divine masculine coming through here. It's falling right below forgive. So it could certainly be my divine masculines who feel the need to either apologize for what they've done or are in need of forgiveness. And then we have guide. You're being guided towards this light, Leo. That light for me represents the sun's energy, which is amazing. It's the most positive card in tarot. A very happy, positive, fulfilling, enlightened energy, giving you both the opportunity to grow your relationship still. And look at the next two cards. We've got healing, which is so needed here, I feel, followed by commitment. So again, I feel here that somebody was afraid of commitment before. They ran away from it. They were the runner. They weren't ready for this. They weren't ready to possibly build a life with you, to start a family. They just were not in that space, but they possibly could be now. And so during this time apart, during this time of separation, take advantage of this healing energy to find balance in your own life, in your own heart. That's what's coming through here for me. All right, guys, so let's add some tarot to this. Let's see what else needs to come forward. All right, so let's grab some insight from the Bougie Tarot. This is by Salviadora of Eat, Read, Love. All right, guys, let's see what else. What additional guidance can come forward here for Leo, please, angels, for the second half of February. in love and in life. What other messages would you benefit from at this time, Leo? We have the Fool, okay? But the Fool is coming up in the reverse, which sucks because the Fool is all about a new beginning. But it is coming up reversed here. So somebody's still being naive and very reckless in how they're going about this whole situation. And your person could definitely possibly be younger than you, to where they still have some growing up and maturing to do. And it's also an energy of being taken advantage of. So perhaps, Leo, you feel like this person took advantage of you at some point during the relationship. And maybe it's picking up off of where they're at still, which is, for me, very representative of that numbing energy. They're not ready to even feel or heal their heart space possibly at this time. Still feeling very reckless. So again, this person, I feel that part of that reckless type of behavior I feel here for some of you is that they could just be drinking way too much. Just being a bit irresponsible here. Yeah, the Fool coming up reversed. We do have the 9 of Swords here, which is air. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. The 9 of Swords is somebody who is depressed, somebody who might be having anxiety attacks, that feeling of despair. It's some heavy energies here. And this could either be you, Leo, this could be your person, especially if they are an air sign. That anxiety again and depression could all be tied into that numbing energy. And until this person gets their act together and brings about this healing and balance in their life, they're not ready, you know? So if I feel part of the reason why we have this divine intervention coming through here is because some of you guys almost feel like it's going to take an act of God to be able to fix this situation. And it just might, you know, but there is still hope here. Hope is not lost here. We do have the 8 of Wands, which is fire energy. That, of course, is your own energy, Leo, as well as Aries and Sagittarius. The 8 of Wands. It's all about travel. It's about movement. It's about change. So maybe you've been thinking about taking a trip. Interesting how it's falling right below runner as well. You know, somebody who perhaps took a trip to just get away from it all, just running away from the situation, creating movement, but in the wrong direction. And perhaps if you are coming forward as the runner, Leo, this could be a part of your own energies here. If you're running away from this connection rather than going towards it. Because you're still mourning here. You're not ready. You're still healing, which is okay. And if you feel you need more time to yourself to just go through that grieving process of what happened between the two of you, that's something that you need to do to honor yourself, and that's perfectly fine. Perhaps for now, that's where you're being guided. That is where your light is. We have Judgment coming through as well. So part of the Judgment energy here is that it's all about reflection. And it is about an awakening. And isn't it interesting how it's falling right below that card? Awakening. That's exactly what's happening here. Especially, I feel, for my divine feminines. That is what I am picking up off of that. And the Judgment card too is more of your own energy, Leo, because it is fire. And of course, tied into Aries and Sagittarius as well. This is a rebirth. This is a spiritual awakening. This is a resurrection, a renewal, a transformation, a passage, a new phase. It's a wake-up call. At the end of the day, Leo, it's a wake-up call. And for some of you guys, this wake-up call is time to do the right thing for yourself, to stop drinking, to start the healing process, to find balance back in your life. Because it's different for every person, you know. You can't make any hasty decisions when the judgment is present in a reading. You got to take your time coming to those conclusions and taking action. And if you're not ready, then take all the time you need. Nobody can rush your healing process here, Leo. Take the time that you need to come to your own realizations of what you want in your life, of what you want in your love life. Because it's all about evaluating the past. Where have you been? And if it wasn't good, then you need to reevaluate it and learn from it so that you can avoid it moving forward. And that applies not only to your love life, but in your life as well. But there's definitely a need for forgiveness here. To accept what's happened because you can't change it anyway. It's in the past. And to definitely heal from it so that you can move forward. That's ultimately the goal here, is to move forward, whether on your own or towards a reconciliation with your twin flame. If you resonate with a twin flame bond, but of course you don't have to. But this is telling us here that things will get better. There are improved conditions in your life, in whatever area needs it. There's definitely a need for honesty here. You got to be honest and trust what you know to be your truth. And that's a part of your awakening. To live your truth, to tap into your intuition, to follow your gut. You got to do what feels right for you. And for some of you guys, part of this awakening might have something to do with your career, your finances, starting something new, doing something new that feeds your passions. There's a new beginning here. So even though we have the Fool coming up in the reverse, which is all about a fresh start, you're still getting it here with the Judgment card. It's still about a new beginning. So interestingly enough, how it's reversed here with the Fool falling right below Twin Flame and Choices. So if you don't get that new beginning in your love life, you can have that new beginning in other areas of your life. So if it's just not meant to be with this person, it's just not meant to be. But I really feel here that there's still hope if you're open to that. They're still thinking about you. They still miss you. But, you know, if you don't want it, you don't want it. Nobody can force you into accepting or doing something that you don't want to do, Leo. That's your choice. So the Judgment card is here to remind you that you got to bury the past. Start fresh. Whether, again, that's on your own, finding love elsewhere, taking your life in a new direction, or welcoming your person back into your life. You've got the Ace of Wands, which is more of your own energy, Leo. Beautiful card, because there's still a spark here between the two of you. Again, this is all about new beginnings with the aces. The potential to start over. Because you're still inspired by this person. There's still something in your heart that's tied into this connection. There's still a spark there. Perhaps in time, you will be guided back to this person. And if you're not ready for that, then you're not ready for that. Because this is all tied into what inspires you, what you desire. And for some of you guys, what you are desiring is an apology from this person, Somebody needs forgiveness here, and I feel, again, that's all tied into that judgment energy. The need to forgive, to accept, to heal, to move forward. So go after what it is that you desire, Leo. Whatever it is. You've got the Two of Wands right after that. More of your own energy, Leo. So the Two of Wands is all about planning. It's all about making decisions. Interesting thing is, it's about leaving home too, leaving the comforts of home. And maybe that's what you're running away from, especially if you and this person shared a home, if you guys live together. That's a part of that Two of Wands energy. But whatever it is that you're planning for the second half of the month onward throughout this year, continue that healing that needs to happen in your heart space. Whether you're open to allowing your twin flame back into your life, your person, whether it's twin flame, soulmate, whatever the case may be. You have some opportunities to start over here, Leo. That doesn't necessarily mean a reconciliation for some of you, but it can. So go after what it is and who it is that you are passionate about. And there is definitely still hope here. That's a part of this reading that's coming through here. So let's add some additional insight from the romance angels here for you, Leo. Let's see what else. What else needs to come through for Leo for the second half of February 16th through the 29th in love and romance. Angels and spirit guides. Retreat. Okay. Married couple in the photo. So some of you, again, could have been married to this person. You guys could have had a family together. And right now what's coming through is you're not together. Somebody needs forgiveness. Somebody wants possibly to apologize. You guys might still be missing each other. There is still hope here. But there are those of you as well who just want to disconnect from this partnership. And maybe you've already done that or are in the process of doing that, because this is backing away from this connection. Retreating, disconnecting. We do have heart-to-heart conversations right after that. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. And I feel that that would be very healing here between the two of you, to be able to really talk things out, everything, anything, the hurt feelings, the anger, the frustration, whatever it is that brought you guys into distance with one another. This conversation would absolutely do wonders, I feel, to fix the problems between the two of you. And again, we've got passion. Go after who it is, what it is that you feel very passionate about. And I can't help but feel for some of my Leos that it's with your twin flame. You still feel drawn to them. They still feel drawn to you. So if you are able to open up your heart for forgiveness and healing, you guys can actually make this work. Look at this. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Look at that photo. It's a bride on her wedding day, getting ready for her wedding. So for those of you who are having trouble in your marriage, you might have mutual friends with your spouse. They are coming forward as a support system here, that shoulder to lean on. So just know that you have people out there that are there for you, no matter what it is that you are going through. Look at this. We have worth waiting for, okay? Divine intervention. If you can actually wait it out, Leo. Not only do we have a divine intervention, but we now have divine timing at play here. If you have the patience to allow this healing to continue, the two of you might actually have a fighting chance at overcoming the obstacles and issues that drove a wedge between the two of you. And as I stated earlier, not everybody is wanting that. Not everybody is wanting reconciliation or coming together. You're ready to move on, start fresh in your own life in another direction. You know, so we've got release your ex right after that. The time has come to clear that energy. And whether you've already done this or not, it is coming through for some of you that perhaps you might be better off without this ex. So follow that intuition. Do what feels right for you. So going back to my message about somebody who drinks too much with that numbing energy, we now have codependency coming through. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So you might be dealing with a partner who's got issues in that area. And that may have contributed to the problems in your relationship. And if it's not drinking, then it's some other form of codependency that's coming through here. All right, let's move on. So like I've done for the other signs, let's go ahead and add to this with some Lovers Oracle messages, Leo. So let's take a look and see what it is that your person would want to communicate to you at this time. Take whatever resonates and we'll grab a few from this deck. So angels and spirit guides for Leo for the second half of February. What needs to come forward here? I feel a couple more. There we go. Look at that. Bottom of the deck. Unbelievable. Okay. Wow. Okay, so yes, we've got twin flame represented here. We now have soulmate coming through. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this, and they will manifest physically. So for those of you who feel that there is still hope in this relationship, despite the issues that have plagued the connection, they're coming through here. That they will manifest in the physical realm, in the 3D. They're definitely with you in spirit. They're still thinking about you. They miss you. Next card, my beloved. Though we may be physically apart, spiritually, we are always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. Do you see that, Leo? Wow. Some of you guys might even have a secret admirer, especially for my singles who have moved on and are just wanting to find love elsewhere. There could be somebody out there that already is into you. This does say someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. Okay. We have freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Exactly. If you don't want to stick around here, you can go. You know, that's what this is all about. You might be the runner here, Leo. And that's okay. If you feel that that's you, nothing wrong with that, you know? Maybe that's what you need at this time. The path is clear in whatever direction you want to go. If it's away from a love connection that's no longer working for you, that is your choice. This could also apply to other areas of your life. Leo, you're not trapped. You don't have to isolate yourself into a situation where you're not happy. The path is clear. If you want it to be. If you want to go, you can go. Your hands are not tied. Especially in regard to an ex. If you want freedom, you got it. But look at this. Another message about new beginnings. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. There we are again with that passion. Okay, it's not a mistake. The two of you, very passionate energy coming through in this connection, Leo, and I feel you already know that. Wow. All right, so let's focus on your person. This is the Divine Love and Separation deck by Fire Witch Tarot. Like I've done for the other signs, we'll grab a few from here and see what your person would want to say to you. And this could also be something that you happen to resonate with, Leo. So take what resonates with you and let go of the rest. Angels and spirit guides for Leo. Second half of February. Who needs to speak up? Who needs to speak up? Lots of words. Who needs to speak up here? All right, let's grab the bottom card. All right, Leo. Someone's got a lot to say. What do we have here? Okay. Let's start with this one. We both need to purge past toxicities out of our system. Okay? So that's a part of that healing that needs to happen between the two of you. Leo, whatever these toxicities represent, that needs to be let go of. That needs to go bye-bye. Okay? That cannot be dwindling in your energy or even be intertwined with it in order for the two of you to work on this partnership. Whatever needs to be purged out, whatever is in the past, let it go. This is something that you both ultimately need to do, and this person knows this. Perhaps you know it as well. We both need to purge past toxicities out of our system. For some of you, could even be a third party. Okay? Next message. My anxiety is becoming worse, knowing you may not want me anymore. Yeah, so your person might be freaking out at this time, especially if they've already picked up from your energy that you're letting them go. And some of you might have already done that. They're already feeling like you're drifting, and that as well is a part of that energy. So they're quite anxious right now. This could even be you as well, Leo. Next message. I wish I could tell you how much I still freaking love you. They miss you. They still love you. Next message. I wish I could just forget about all this. And that, for me, is tied into this numbing energy. Somebody that just wants to forget. They don't want to feel. They don't want to deal. There you go. This could be your person. Next message. I ghosted because I couldn't handle what I was feeling. So for some of you guys, your person could have ghosted you, or you could have ghosted them, whoever did it. Couldn't handle what was going on in their heart space. And they are acknowledging it here. Next message. We will wake up in each other's arms again. Wow. So Leo, this is your person possibly letting you know that they still feel the desire to be in your arms, in your life. There's still hope. The love is still there. They want to come back to you. They want to be in your arms. Plain and simple. Next message. Would we be able to recover what once... Wait, I can't read. Would we be able to recover what was once lost? And that is a question that the two of you need to answer. Clearly something was lost here between the two of you. And the connection as well was severed. So they're really wondering, is this fixable? Is it reversible? And I feel for some of you, it is. We have quite a few references in this reading to a new beginning. So if you're both open to that, it's possible. Okay? And last one, spiritual. My spirituality helps me see the bright side of this separation. So this person could be very spiritual in nature. They could turn to prayer during times of troubling times in their life. And again, this could all be a part of your own energy as well, Leo. Wow. All right, guys. So that's what's coming through from our dialogue messages. So let's add to this with some additional insight from the angels. Whether it's this card deck isn't always tied into your love life, but let's go ahead and see what additional guidance the angels need to bring forward in this reading for you, Leo, for the second half of February. In your life, let's take a look and see what guidance they can offer you. Angels and spirit guides for Leo. We've got Shanti, Angel Shanti. We've got Rochelle. We've got Akasha. We've got Archangel Uriel, and the bottom is Angel Ray. All right, let's see what we have here, guys. All right, let's start with Angel Rochelle. As you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. Fantastic. Remember, your very first focus message, Leo, is abundance. Okay, so I have a feeling for some of you, the second half of the month could be very prosperous, very abundant in energy. So that's fantastic. Welcome it in. Angel Akasha, you are a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life mission. So if this is something that you relate to, Leo, then it's picking up off of that vibe. So definitely share those gifts that you possess with those in your life who could use it. We also have Archangel Uriel. Your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind. This was so needed, Leo, for some of you guys. Yes, allow that healing to happen. Allow it to continue. And Archangel Uriel is here to assist you with that. That's fantastic. Okay, we've got Angel Shanti. I am the angel of peace. I bring you new tranquility and a smoother road ahead. Fantastic. So not only in your love life, but life in general is going to smooth out and be more serene and tranquil. Fantastic. And then we've got Angel Ray coming through here. Yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth right now. So for those of you who enjoy yoga and just keeping active, Angel Ray is here to definitely bless that. And for those of you who haven't started, possibly start yoga and some form of exercise to get into better shape this year. Not only physically, but certainly in regard to your mind, your body, your soul, just coming into balance. That as well as contributing to that healing energy. Very healing in energy. Okay, so let's close this out, Leo, with some angel answers. And I've done this for a good chunk of my signs for the second half of the month. So focus on a particular question, whatever it is that you have in mind. Let's take a look and see what the angel answers that are going to come through here for this reading. So take whichever one resonates with you. Angels and spirit guides for Leo. Please bring forward whatever answers need to come through for Leo at this time. We have a yes answer with an exclamation point. Got quite a few answers. Wow. But then we have a no for some of you. Opportunity. Look at that. Romance. Listen to your intuition. Bottom of the deck. Exactly. That came through already as one of the focus messages here, Leo, as you recall. Okay, so this is important because it's coming through here again. Listen to your intuition. Follow your gut. Follow your heart in whatever area of your life is weighing heavily on you right now. You got to do what feels right for you. And some of you guys needed to see this no answer. If you've been asking for a yes or no answer to clarify and answer your question, here it is. In whatever way you needed that answer, it's coming through here for you. Okay? Opportunities coming in. Abundance. You know, if you look at that photo, it looks like a whole bunch of gold coins coming down. So I really feel here for my Leos, you might be coming into some money for the second half of the month. So that's fantastic. A part of this opportunity could be a new job, a raise in pay, a promotion for some of you, or even a switch in career. And look at these last two cards. Yes, exclamation point, romance. Okay, so of course take that yes answer for however way you needed it. But I mean, just these two together is telling you your love life is going to be in for some wonderful experiences, possibly the second half of the month, or this could be part of the energy that's just going to carry you through for the rest of the year. Okay, so that's fantastic, guys. So that's where I'm going to leave it for now, Leo. I do hope that whatever part of this reading resonated with you, I do hope that it offered you the guidance that you needed. And if you're interested in your personal private reading, all of that info is down below in the description box. And I will be back real soon, Leo, with more readings for you. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.